I'm the Director of Communications of the World Tourism Organization, the UN specialized agency promoting tourism for sustainable development. I was born in Uruguay. I was raised in Uruguay, Germany, and Mexico. I'm an economist, a development economist by training. I was a vocational journalist, and now I work in institutional and political communications for the wider UN mission to promote sustainable development and generate opportunities for all. And tourism is an ideal vehicle to promote these goals.
What is the role of communication in the World Tourism Organization?
The role of communication in the World Tourism Organization is to raise the awareness of tourism's pivotal role in the context of promoting sustainable development. And communications need to be able to answer to key questions. And this goes beyond the tourism sector. It's why should I care? Why should the broader public be interested in tourism's contribution to the wider sustainability and development agenda? This includes job generation, economic development, protecting vulnerable segments of society, and really articulating what the tourism sector can really achieve. This is the role of communications within the World Tourism Organization. Raising awareness, making people care, and positioning tourism in the mainstream of political, economic, and social debates for all the opportunities this sector can generate for communities, for societies, for people and planet if managed adequately.
During the pandemic crisis, the World Tourism Organization launched the campaign Travel Tomorrow, which promotes the importance of resilience for the sector and supports its recovery. What communication strategy were used to get a global reach?
The Travel Tomorrow campaign is really focused on those intrinsic values that we firmly believe tourism has, that are their timeless values which will survive any pandemic. We will travel tomorrow if we stay at home today. This was the motto of the campaign. And this is why it was embraced by so many across the board: destinations, UNWTO member countries, the media, the tourism sector at large. The co-ownership of Travel Tomorrow was what we found out was the most appealing to all those who jumped on the campaign, who made it their own and gave it their strength. As I said, from member countries over to specific destinations, private companies, media outlets, and even the generosity of a global media outlet such as CNN International, who partnered with UNWTO and for weeks disseminated this message throughout the world.
Safety, innovation, and sustainability are now three important pillars for tourism. How can these attributes be transmitted by tourist destinations? And how could the video contribute to this?
Safety, innovation, and sustainability are core values at the very heart of tourism. Not only now, they've always been there, but due to the pandemic, their relevance has become much clearer both to the sector and to consumers in general. Trust is the new currency. Trust is not anymore a footnote at the end, is not an add-on, is not a plug-in. It's cross-cutting. And here video communication, visual communication in general, is key to transmit that very strong value, that key variable, which is now so important for tourism to recover. Video is a strong ally in communications and can convey that message.
After months of confinement, tourism will be a much deeper and more memorable experience. What communication strategies can be used by tourist destinations to encourage tourists to travel again?
If the pandemic has taught us an important lesson, it's about the human need to socialize. We're social animals, to interact, to go out. This is one of the key lessons that we have learned. It's about emotions, and it's about what normally is referred to as intangible values, but which have become very tangible, very concrete, really under the shadow cast by the COVID-19 pandemic. Emotions, human interaction, and what better human interaction can there be than tourism itself? So this is at the center of what we do, and this is what needs to be conveyed.
What is the importance of storytelling for tourism destinations?
Storytelling is a key ingredient, and it humanizes any content. It really helps the user relate on a very personal and individual level, emotional level if you like even, to what is behind maybe an abstract figure, many zeros, a complex concept. Bringing it down to the human level, which doesn't mean trivializing a content, but through a story to which a user, the audience, can relate to, is a very powerful means of communicating, of bringing across something which might otherwise be very difficult to transmit. Storytelling is here to stay.